Hey, welcome to Rust Revival Garage. My name is Tim. Got a few things I need to wrap up on my exhaust. 2 videos ago, I installed a dual exhaust on my 1968 Pontiac LeMans and have a few things I need to work out to completely finish that project. Not a long, crazy video, but just kind of wanted to give you an update because I'm also dealing with the rear brakes on my Jeep. Leaking like crazy, and I need to be able to get that thing back up and running again. It's taking me a little longer than I thought, like it always does. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump on this exhaust to finish it up. All right, one of the first things I need to do is have my buddy weld it up, at least in the really long tube section of the exhaust. I've reached out to him. He's going to come over and do the long pipes. So the down pipes come down and go straight back. And then I have 2 joints in there on both sides before it goes back to the mufflers. And it's a really long section. So I want to make sure I get those tack welded in because I'm just afraid the clamps just won't do it for the long term. So he's going to take care of that for me. All right, so he's got the pipes all nice and welded and should be good to go. They're not going anywhere from now on. Okay, so I did a test run in the car and I did hear a little bit of a rattling noise, almost like something was hitting the floorboard. Wasn't really able to check it out too much underneath because it was hot after I pulled in, but it did not look like any of the pipes had come apart or there were any problems. So I'm going to kind of check it out now. That definitely helped this. It's certainly not moving as much as it was. All right, maybe that was my sound. We'll check it out here. But I'm going to also get those tightened up as well. All right, got those tightened up. The one up in here. And you saw me do this one. It's not moving nearly as much as it was. All right, let's give it a test. All right, taking her out for a test run to see if I hear any more of that knocking noise. My neighborhood's full of big bumps like that one, and I'm not hearing anything, so that's a good sign. I think whatever was loose is no longer loose. I've got a couple of speed bumps up ahead, so we'll see what happens. Here's a big speed bump. Nothing. So cool, I think that solved the problem. It's not hitting anything anymore. Those speed bumps are pretty big, so I think we're good. It sounds really good to me. I love how this exhaust just sings. It's got a great rumble to it. Okay, time to put some tips on the back of my new exhaust system. With Pontiacs back in the day, I think there was a style called the trumpet tips. They were sort of rounded. I'm not a huge fan of those, so I went with something that was kind of generic. Nothing like with the 2-port exhaust tips, anything like that, but just something just basic that I could get to fit on here and look good. Now, some of those like trumpet ones and stuff, those things are expensive. I think Pipes has one that's like $100 and some. Original OPG, whatever it is, Classic Industries, all of those, they're all like $100. So I went cheap. It's still stainless, it's still chrome looking. We'll see how long it lasts, but kind of wanted to get some tips on here that still look good, but are not ridiculously expensive. All right, so I went with the Amazon Special. And you've got to be kidding me. One? Who orders one? Oh my God. That is hilarious. Well, it looks like I'll be spending some more money, but I can get this one on at least. See how it looks. Check your quantities, guys. Check your quantities. Oh my God. But here's what it looks like. I'm gonna get the other one. So yeah, it's got that sort of curved tip, and I'm thinking, you know, just something a little bit like this. I know some people like the ones that sort of curve down, but again, I really can't do much with this. All I can really do is just cut it off and try something like this. So the cool thing is I can basically slide this on as far as I want. So even if I cut it too short, which I don't want to do, I can, you know, arrange it so that it's in the right spot. That'll look pretty good. Not that far out. But yeah, I'm gonna measure and see, like, even if I go about 3-4 inches maybe, I still have room to adjust it. So yeah, let me figure out where I want to put this. So I think if I cut it here, I was a little too far back. Again, that still gives me, if I were to do it right to there, that's still way too far out, but I can slide it down. So I can get it pretty much where I want it to go. Yeah, maybe that one is a better spot. Oh, I'll cut this first. If I don't like it, I'll cut the next one. Jeez. Got it at too much of an angle, but it's off and should work. Just file all the burrs down. What do we think? Sticking out way too far? Or is that okay? I think I actually may... Oh, crap. I wonder if I can turn this to go up top. Probably not, because it's something cheap from Amazon. But I like it. Maybe right about there. So that it's got room to come up and get away from the trunk. Yeah, I can turn that band around to the top. Hopefully I've got enough room and that can go on and sort of be up and out of the way. All right. Good to go. That'll of course need tightening every 2 weeks, I'm sure. But cool. That is done. Just need to measure this off on that side, cut it down, and order another one. Okay, so I got another one from Amazon. They were out of the ones, of course they were out. I must have gotten the last one. They were out of those, but they did have a used one. So let's open this up, take a look, see how good or bad it is. The only thing I could think is maybe it was used, because it looks pretty good. Maybe it was used because somebody didn't get the right size. But it does not look like it was on. Well, maybe. But hey, looks good enough to me. Let's put it on. Gonna need to file that one down a little bit. Actually, I had to use a little brute force and persuasion to get that on. I'm wondering if that's the reason why it got returned. It's probably a little smaller than 2.5, but I don't even need to do the bolt. I mean, I will, but it's kind of funny. It is on there. So yeah, all done. So that's gonna do it. The tips are on. Looks good. It sounds good. I'm happy. It's not rattling anymore. There were, when I first took it out for the first time, it was like thump, 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 and I think it was just a little loose. And that's going to happen. The other thing I want to do at some point, after I've driven it maybe a few more times, is go back in and tighten everything up again. I've heard when you do that with the exhaust that you kind of want to go in and tighten everything up. So not a crazy long video, but I just wanted to wrap it up. I'm also dealing with the brakes on my Jeep. I'm having to replace the rear brake lines, so that's taking me a long time. So if you can, like the video, if you got anything out of it, I'd appreciate it. Give me a comment down below. Questions or suggestions, I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will catch you next time.